How do I know when something is ready?
Yeah.
Well, if you have a lot of experience in the kitchen, you kind of know. Sometimes it's by look, sometimes it's by feel, but for most of us, home cooks, the one surefire way to know when something is ready is by taking its internal temperature.
In love with food, Emily.
Well, then I would really be dating myself if I told you that.
No, just when you fell in love, not the year.
I mean, I was like 10 years old.
Choice between working for Kennedy or working for Howard Johnson's Jock went to Howard Johnson's.
What you don't want is overcrowding. We have overcrowding in our schools, it's a problem. It's also a problem in a saute pan.
When did you fall in love with food? Your general state of mind these days?
My general state of mind? I'm relaxed. I have a nice glass of Spanish rosé in my hand.
Nice.
I have some big sunglasses. And I'm hanging out with you. What could be better than that?
Goldenberg's peanut chews?
Yeah.
Love.
Those.
Love.
You know what I do? I give out pencils.
Really? I can't think of anything worse.
I mean, a pencil. It's a good thing. People like pencils. Yeah, don't you, kids?
There you go. Call the hall pencils for Halloween.
How is it prepared? What do you put on it? Are you like a brown sugar type of dude? What?
Brown sugar, mostly brown sugar.
Because we all like brown sugar, don't we? I'm telling you. What I do is I take that brulee kind of concept and I put it on top of oatmeal.
You gotta bring me a free sample. I work right there at Citibank. Just bring me a free sample.
I'll tell you what, you work at Citibank. I'll bring you a sample. If you give me a sample of what they're selling over at Citibank, how's that?
That sounds great to me.
You're the man, Hector. Thank you.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the kitchen. It's me, Rob Rosenthal, Short Order Dad. And today, we're going to talk about sandwiches, because anywhere you go in this country, you can find a great sandwich, right? If you're in New England, there's a lobster roll. Down in Florida, you can have a Cuban sandwich. Here in New York, I mean a pastrami sandwich or even a basic bacon, egg, and cheeser. On the West Coast, you might have the Vietnamese sandwich, the banh mi. In the Carolinas, pulled pork. Great sandwiches pretty much anywhere you go. Which reminds me of a sandwich I had that was not all that good. It was the one that my dear mother made me when she sent me to school with a tuna fish sandwich. And trust me when I tell you that 3.5 hours after that sandwich is made, the bread is soaking wet like a sponge. The whole box smells like cat food, and it's warm. Repulsive. I didn't eat the sandwich. Thankfully, there were potato chips in the bag. At least I had something to eat. Let's go out on the streets of New York and find out what people think about sandwiches.
What's your feeling about sandwiches?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I like sandwiches. They're a good whole meal, but bread I try to stay away from.
What about the croque monsieur?
Croque monsieur is quite famous too.
And that bread they make kind of like French toast. I mean, right?
It's like French toast. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sandwich?
I actually like the French. I can't pronounce it properly, but it's a ham and cheese.
A croque monsieur.
There you go, croque monsieur.
Hello, you see what's going on here? What's the most famous or typical sandwich of Haiti?
Biscuit with my bread and lettuce, tomatoes, and everything.
I tell you what, I got the lettuce and tomato part. Worst sandwich you've ever had?
Worst sandwich I've ever had. Butter sandwich. That means I was broke.
What's it? They didn't even toast the bread, did they?
They ain't even toast the bread. We ain't have a toast.
See, that's the problem. I don't mind having a butter sandwich if it's on some toast, but you throw it on a plain piece of bread, that just sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
No question about that.
I'm going to use capers. I'm going to spill a few on the floor, and then I will spill another couple right here into the bowl. I am too lazy to rinse the capers, although you could, but I actually also like the salt. Now I'm going to throw in, for a little added moisture, some pickle juice. You know how you throw away the empty pickle jar at home? You don't do that anymore because I'll tell you what, a little shot of pickle juice in there gives you a little extra moisture. I like it. And the final ingredient, and the secret ingredient, is some of that sweet relish, the kind you would normally put on your hamburger or hot dog. You know what? You know who turned me on to this? My very own mother. And it's the thing that makes this dish great. A little bit of green relish in here. This is really all about the tuna and the toast. And the ultimate test, which is, what does this baby taste like? Pungent, a little spicy, a little sweet, a little salty. It's everything good. It's not your mother's tuna fish salad. It's tuna fish salad the Short Order Dad way. And whatever you do, throw some potato chips in the bag as well, just in case. Remember, my friends, life is short. Never waste a meal.